Your mind and reason will protect you. Entrust yourself to this pair of friends, reason and mind, and no one will prevail over you. May Yahuwah dwell in your camp. May his Ruach protect your gates, and may the divine mind protect the walls. Let holy reason become a torch in your mind, burning the wood which is all sin. If you do these things, O my child, you will prevail over all your enemies, and they will not be able to wage war against you. They will neither be able to stand firm nor be able to get in your way. For if you encounter these, you will despise them as mere gnats. They will speak to you with cajolery and entreaties, not because they are afraid of you, but because they are afraid of those that dwell within you, the guardians of the divine teaching. Let your mind be your guide. Put an end to every kind of immature conduct. Acquire for yourself strength of mind and soul, and strengthen your struggle against every kind of foolishness, consisting of the passions of erotic love, base wickedness, love of praise, fondness for strife, tiresome jealousy, wrath, anger, and avaricious desire. Guard your encampment with weapons and spears. Arm yourself with all the soldiers, which are words, with the commanders, which are counsels, and with your mind as a guiding principle. My child, throw every robber out of your gates. Guard all your gates with torches, which are the words, and by these means you will acquire a tranquil life. But the person who will not guard these things will become like a captive city, desolate and trampled by wild animals. For thoughts that are not good are evil beasts. Your city will be filled with robbers, and you will not obtain peace. Only all kinds of savage beasts. The evil one, who is a tyrant, is master over them. While he is directing this, he dwells beneath the great mud. The whole city, which is your soul, will suffer destruction. Remove yourself from all these things, O wretched soul. Bring in your guide and your teacher. The mind is the guide, and reason is the teacher. They will bring you out of the dangers of destruction. Wisdom summons you, yet you desire folly. It is not by your own wish that you do these things, but it is the animal nature within you that does them. Wisdom summons you in her goodness, saying, "Come to me, all of you foolish ones, that you receive as a gift the understanding that is good and excellent. I am giving you a high priestly vestment that is woven from every kind of wisdom. What else is evil darkness except familiarity with forgetfulness? Cast your anxiety upon Yahuwah alone. Do not become a lover of gold and silver, which have no profit in them, but clothe yourself with wisdom like a robe. Put knowledge on yourself like a crown, and be seated upon a throne of perception. These are yours, and you will receive them again on high at another time. Beware of the adversary, my child. Do not swim in just any kind of water, and do not allow yourself to be defiled by any strange kinds of knowledge. Don't you know that the schemes of the adversary are not few, and that he has a variety of tricks? They have especially robbed the foolish person of the proverbial snake's shrewdness. For it is right for you to be in agreement with these two, with the snake's shrewdness and the dove's innocence. Otherwise, he will come to you in the guise of a flatterer and true friend, saying, I advise good things for you. But if you received him as a true friend, you did not recognize this one's deceitfulness. He has cast into our heart evil thoughts disguised as good ones, hypocrisy as secured shrewdness, avervious as conservative fragility, love of glory as what is beautiful, boastfulness, and pride as great asperity, and godlessness as great godlessness. For the one who says, I have many gods, is godless, and he casts spurious knowledge into your heart, disguised as mysterious sayings. Who will be able to comprehend his thoughts and various devices? For those who wish to accept him as king, he is a great mind. My child, how will you be able to comprehend this one's schemes, or his soul-killing counsel? For his devices and the schemes of his wickedness are many. And how will you be able to perceive his ways of entry? That is, how he will enter your soul. And how will you be able to perceive in what garment he will enter you? Except the Mashiach, who is able to set you free. He has taken on that one's devices, so that through these he might destroy them with guile. For this is the king you have, who is forever invincible. Against him, no one will be able to fight or speak a word. This is your king and your father. There is none like him. A divine teacher is with you at all times as a helper. He meets you because of the good you have within you. Let Mashiach alone enter your world, and let him bring to nothing all powers that have come upon you. Let him enter the temple that is within you, that he might throw out all the merchants. Let him dwell in your inner temple, and you become for him a priest and a Levite, entering in purity. Blessed are you, O soul, if you find this one in your temple. Blessed are you still more if you perform his service. But whoever defiles Yahuwah's temple, Yahuwah will destroy. For you are revealed for what you are, O man, if you throw this one out of your temple. For whenever the enemies do not see Mashiach in you, then they will come into you armed in order to crush you. O my child, I have given you orders about these things many times, so that you will always guard your soul. It is not you who will throw them out, but he will throw you out. For if you flee from him, you will fall into great sin. Again, if you flee from him, you will become food for your enemies. All who are worthless run away from their masters, and the person who is worthless in terms of virtue and wisdom runs away from Mashiach. Everyone who separated from him falls into the paws of the wild beasts. Fight the good fight. So take care that you not fall into the hands of the robbers. Do not give sleep to your eyes or slumber to your eyelids, that you may be saved like a gazelle from snares, and like a bird from a trap. Fight the great fight as long as the contest lasts, while all the powers are staring at you, not only the holy ones, but also the powers of the adversary. Woe to you if you are vanquished in the presence of everyone watching you. If you fight the fight and gain the victory over the powers that fight against you, you will bring great joy to everyone who is holy, and you will bring great grief to your enemies. The judge of your contest is entirely helpful, since he wants you to prevail. Listen, my child, and be not slow of hearing. Soar aloof like an eagle when you have left your old self behind. Fear Yahuwah in all your acts, and glorify him through good work. You know that every person who is not pleasing to Yahuwah is the child of perdition, and will go down to the abyss of the underworld. Oh, this patience of Yahuwah, which bears with everyone, which desires that everyone who has become subject to sin be saved. Mashiach is a true light. Live with Mashiach, and he will save you. For he is the true light and the sun of life. Just as the invisible sun shines on physical ones, so Mashiach illuminates every mind and heart. For if one who is wicked during his lifetime has an evil death, how much more so does one who has a blind mind? For every blind person remains incapable of seeing it. So it is with people who do not have a sound mind. They do not delight in acquiring the light of Mashiach, which is reason. For everything visible is a copy of what is invisible. As a fire burns in a place without being confined to it, so it is with the sun in the sky. All its rays extend to places on earth. It is a single being that Mashiach has, and he gives light to every place. Knowledge of Yahuwah comes through knowledge of Mashiach. Now the creator of all creatures is not difficult to know, but it is impossible to comprehend what he is like. For it is not only difficult for human beings to comprehend Yahuwah, but it is also difficult for every divine nature, the angels and the archangels. For it is necessary to know Yahuwah in the way he is. You cannot know Yahuwah through any means except through Mashiach, which bears the image of the Father. For this image reveals the true likeness of Yahuwah in a visible way. A king is usually not known apart from an image.